in and take a huge step towards relevance. We're scheduled for 3 rounds, and here comes Bruno straight away like he promised.
Yep, straight punches followed with hooks. Really prides himself in mixing his combinations.
Well, they promised he'd go right after it, Joe, and they didn't lie.
Yep, every Palandre fight is exciting.
Break.
I expect this one to be the exact same.
Gazani spars and trains with the light heavyweight interim champion and middleweight world champion Alex Pereira.
Palandre going in and out with his low kicks. But Gazani content just pressuring, staying in the pocket. Nice jab, low kick from Gazani.
Break, step back.
Nice knee from Bruno. Straight right for Palandre. Gazani's got to be careful for that counter punch.
Yeah, he's swinging really wide. Palandre, if he sneaks
Break,
one of those
step
quick
back.
hooks or uppercuts, might do some big damage for Palandre. Mixing up his levels with his kicks. He's got inside, outside,
Oh,
back
nice
leg.
left there for Gazani. High output round for both these fighters.
Gazani now switching stances. Very good combination work so far for the Brazilian.
Gazani won a Road to Glory tournament in Brazil in 2016, was supposed to debut for Glory in New York City 2 years ago, but had a back injury, so he couldn't make it that night. His debut has finally arrived here. Can he beat a Frenchman in France?
Seems like a slight advantage for Gazani when it comes to the boxing and knees. Palandre, advantage when it comes to kicking.
Palandre's last 2 wins are by split decision. He said he wants to win decisively tonight, especially in his home country. 9 straight wins for Mikhail Palandre.
And Palandre tends to get, you know, more momentum as the fight goes on. Once he gets the nerves out, feels the power, he's coming.
A right hand for Bruno, who's doing more than holding his own here. Good, close first round.
Gazani's coming, man. He's bringing all of the weapons.
Time.
So that's what Bruno Gazani is all about. Mikhail Palandre has won 19 of his last 20 fights. Lives about 35 miles outside of Lyon. 3-0 with 1 knockout, all in this country.
His opponent, the Brazilian Bruno Gazani, making his Glory debut tonight. 2016 Road to Glory Brazil champion. Signature strike, the flying knee. Tougher tonight against Palandre, who's staying in mid-range. He likes to mix his punch, kicks, and knees all in one combination. He's doing a good job with that tonight. We've seen a lot of good punches to low kicks, punches to knees. Mixing up the strikes well.
Let's see how the judges scored that first round. All 5 scoring it for the Brazilian. A bit of a surprise there.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a little bit more split, but Gazani's pressure, he's landing well. He doesn't move back. So when you're a fighter that's always retreating, it doesn't look as dominant.
Nice.
Break.
So Palandre is going to have to win the next 2 rounds if he hopes to get a decision here. You can see Gazani busier and has landed more.
It's all about that forward pressure. And he starts with his hands, and then he'll mix the knee or the kicks.
Break, step back.
Every young kid's dream in Brazil is to wear the yellow shirt of the Brazilian national soccer team, but not Gazani. He said, I was getting in fights every day, so I figured, you know what? I think I might be better with that than playing soccer.
He's definitely bringing that toughness into the ring.
He's trying to go knee for knee right now with Palandre.
Yeah, when Palandre throws in combination, especially with punch to low kick, he's scoring really well.
Step back.
He's got to try to find that energy. Not just play the single game back.
You would think with a win tonight, Palandre, his next fight would be a relatively big name.
Yeah, he's coming in ranked number 8. But he needs a nice dominant win to keep moving up. His last 2 wins have come by split decision.
Alex Pereira did not make the trip here with Bruno Gazani, but we know he's watching right now in Brazil. Nice combination here for Palandre. Bruno right back to the body.
Yep, great combo back and forth style fight. One gentleman combos, the other comes right back. Nice work with Gazani mixing in.
And a right hand drops Palandre.
He's not.
Oh, they're not going to call it a knockdown, Joe.
Yeah, from my angle, it landed clean.
The only perhaps excuse would be that Palandre was in the middle of throwing a strike and just got caught off balance. But boy, it looked like a knockout from here.
Yeah, his head
down
snapped.
rather.
Yeah, his head snapped as he fell down. It was more like a flash knockdown.
Here's a look, Joe. You make the call.
Well, it was a nice little flash. It was a nice right uppercut. Yeah, that's a knockdown.
That is a knockdown for sure. John Axwood, you know, wants that call back.
So you can see,
Oh,
yeah, maybe, yeah, there's no excuse to that. That's a knockdown. Head snapped. You saw the neck, the way the neck angled, it kind of snapped sideways. And that's what the knockouts that do the most damage.
subscribe to Glory's Snapchat channel with new weekly episodes featuring bone-crushing knockouts, event recaps, along with the best highlights in combat sports. Finding it's easy. Just type in glorykickboxing.com and hit the subscribe button. Well, at the very least, I think that would have won Gazani the round.
Yeah, you would hope so. I mean, he deserved a knockdown there, so hopefully the judges reward him with this round.
2 give it to Palandre, 3 to Gazani. So that means Palandre needs a knockdown here.
I like that. Gazani, if he takes a kick, he just comes forward and counters with his hands and comes right back. Doesn't let Palandre get any momentum.
Good sneaky left hook on the inside from the Brazilian, who's having an outstanding debut here, going into enemy territory.
And what he's doing well is he's mixing his levels. He invests in the body, he mixes the low kicks, and then he goes upstairs.
Ooh, that high kick almost scored for Palandre. He needs a knockdown and almost got it.
Yeah, we've seen Palandre most always win, you know, that third round. He always seems to find some sort of energy.
Strikes landed, Gazani 104 to 91.
And you can see the distribution of it. Kicks, punches, and knees. That's what good kickboxing is all about. Being able to mix your weapons and combinations, change levels, change angles.
What are you telling Gazani right now if you're in his corner and you know if Palandre doesn't get a knockdown, you win the fight?
Well, I mean, he's been successful pressuring forward, so he just has to continue to do what he's doing.
You wouldn't play it more safe.
No, sometimes, because you see with Palandre at distance does well. He scores at range. He wants that. So Gazani coming forward is actually shutting down Palandre's offense.
Break. Step back.
Gazani's here to put on a spectacular fight. You know, he wants finishes. Just look at his record. You know, 63 wins, 32 by knockout.
He's got to be careful. He's leaving those hands down a little longer than he probably should. Got it up there. What a debut, though, for Gazani.
Yeah, just came in, didn't respect Palandre at all, just came right after it.
They throw you in there with a top 10 guy from France, and you got to fight him in his home city. Good luck. Oh, a nice left hand for Gazani as Palandre pours on the pressure in the final 10 seconds. And that will do it. What an opening bout here in Lyon. Both men raising their gloves to the sky. They think they both will get the victory. We'll find out officially when we return to Lyon. You're watching Glory 70. We welcome you back to France, and what an opening bout.
Yeah, good fight for Gazani coming in, not really respecting Palandre here in his home country. Came in, good combinations, mixing his weapons really well, but Palandre had some good moments, finding his punches and his nice kicks off of them. He had some good moments, but the key here for Gazani was coming forward, continuing to throw good volume. The knockdown that wasn't called, but you can see Gazani was just happy continuing to press, mix his strikes. But Palandre was really never out of this fight. He really had to dig deep and try to get a finish there at the end.
Final strike statistics. Look at the output from the Brazilian. 283 total strikes. He landed 125. As for where he targeted, went to the body, landing 60 of 81. Palandre's best zone was the head. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. They give us back a split decision. Here now are the totals. They score this bout 29-28 Gazani, 29-28 Palandre. And our three remaining judges have it 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27, all for your winner by split decision.